Another nice day here. Got some shoulders coming up. Give you the view check-in real quick. Looking good out there. Gonna check the weight. Hopefully in that 210 plus. And then subtract 3-ish. Clothes and shoes. Hey, all right. Good to see. Holding steady. I think that's exactly what it was yesterday, actually. Nice. All right. I was honestly thinking it was going to be down just because the food was not as, fault of my own, food was not as on point, but I guess we might have been a little higher if the food was better. Let me show you what we're doing for day 174. Obviously you just saw the weight, 211, very exciting. Log press, I'm going to try 195, see if I can get 2 or 3 reps, and then I'll drop to 185. I'm going to do some behind the neck press after that. Probably, might just bring it out of the shed actually. Not sure yet though. Just do it standing because I think that'll be easier. And then do some laterals paired with some rears for a couple sets, and then most likely some forearm work. All right, so decided to stay 185. Hopefully 4+ on the reps. Just figure there's no rush. The 195 I think would have been fine for 2 or 3, but I don't really want to be in that rep range if I don't need to be. So here we are. We'll see what happens. Warm-ups felt good. On that one. Gotta work on keeping the elbows out a little more. That one I kind of tried to just curl it up. All right, I think one more. To the edge. Less on the back. Kind of doing this in reverse order. I said I was going to be 195 and 185. I did 185, got 6, felt pretty good. So I'm going to try and do 195 now and hopefully get at least 2. But we shall see. Helicopters going by. It's crazy. Craziness. Okay. I think that first set actually helped to kind of get the heart rate up a little more. So that didn't feel terrible. All right, take the victory. Not do a third. I felt like the world was gonna disappear. All right, so we got some behind the neck press now. I'm gonna do standing just 'cause it's a little easier than doing seated to set up. In my gym, I don't have quite enough room standing, so I'm gonna do it out here because the weather is nice. 145 on the weight, so hopefully 8 reps, but we'll see. I did the bar to warm up because I haven't done this movement in a little bit, and then I did 25 on each side for a couple reps. And we get more cleans. I'm not an expert at cleans, so don't judge. Trying to get the legs pretty much fully locked here, not trying to do any push press. Same with the log press. All right. It's gonna leave a little divot. All right, second set. Sometimes second set feels better, so I might go for 8 on this one. We'll see. Same weight. Definitely a little better. Very solid pressing workout. Very happy with the log press, happy with the behind the neck press, all good things. So we're just going to burn things out here and probably hold off on the forearms. Maybe I'll try and throw them in on Saturday. I don't know. I got to get in a better routine with those and calves. I don't want to let them fall by the wayside, so to speak. But for here and now, we're going to do laterals with 35s. Try and crank them out for 12 plus. And then we'll get some rears in, and hopefully that's in the field division. But by this point in time, you know what I'm doing with the rear delts. All right. Log press is almost a 200. I know, it's not a huge number, but it's big for me. All right. Also, the breathing. I know somebody was asking in one of the previous videos. Temo, I think, is the user. Thank you very much for your support, by the way. I appreciate it. I think they said they've been following me for a couple months, so much appreciated. They were asking about the breathing. And I think I just kind of hold my breath for the first 5 reps sometimes on upper body stuff because I'm just like, it'll help me get through it quicker. Whether or not that's actually true, not 100% sure. I should probably just try and breathe every rep. I definitely do that on lower body stuff just because it's too heavy. You can't. But yeah, I think I might get out of breath a little bit because I'm doing that. So something to work on. Much appreciated. Also, somebody else noted on my incline bench that my grip, I'm trying to tuck my elbows and they always flare out. So I might benefit from bringing my grip out just a little bit to start. And that way my elbows aren't really moving around as much. So I definitely appreciated that. I never take any of this stuff as criticism. So feel free to comment whatever you think, whatever you notice. I'm under no impression that I've got it all figured out or anything of that nature. So I'm very open to new ideas. And also people watching me, you're going to notice stuff that I don't notice because I've been doing the movement for so long that, I'm just used to seeing the same thing. So I might just be thinking something's normal, whereas a new viewer or somebody that's been following for a while might be like, hey, like the incline bench thing or the breathing. It's like, hey, you could possibly improve by changing this up. So that's all good stuff. I appreciate it. It's part of the accountability, I guess, with me posting stuff online is a lot of people see it and you're open to people's opinions, but I think that's a good thing. I mean, if you're not open to adjusting your form, I mean, everybody can improve a little bit, right? At least in my opinion. All right. I think I'm going to drop to, I think 30s. I'm confident I could get 10 on the laterals. So that's what I'm going to go to. Shoulders are feeling decent though. This is a good workout. That log press seems to be about 3 weeks. If I spend on a weight, then that's that 3rd week is when it's like, all right, now it feels not necessarily easy, but manageable. 1st week, it's always like, oh boy. And I think I might be going about it the wrong way because it felt a lot better today doing 185 first, even though to somebody else it would appear like I'm kind of burning things out. But in reality, it was almost just like a pre-activator for the higher weight set because the 195 didn't feel, it felt a lot tougher, but not terrible. Whereas the last time I went up 10 pounds, that first set, it was like, oh boy. So who knows? Got to restructure. Also, I'll probably have to add in a warm-up set at some point, another warm-up set, because I go from the log, which is like 85-ish, 84-ish, up to 25s each side, which is 135-ish. And then I go right to whatever I'm doing next. So as that number increases, I'm going to need something in the middle there. It is easier when you breathe every rep. What have I been doing? Yeah, that's definitely a little easier. All right, look at a drop set here. Yeah, because when I hold my breath for like 5 reps, even though it probably feels like I'm kind of, what you're doing really is you're increasing your blood pressure, like Valsalva maneuver, if you know what that is. So that's some of the idea there. But for a 1 rep max squat or something, you're like, you brace everything and hold for a second, kind of crank everything, get everything in position. But I'm not trying to do that with, lateral raises and bench press and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get a breath and oxygenate. So I just need to be more aware, I think. All right. Laterals are feeling pretty good. 15 of these. Whew. All right. That's it. That was a good one today. I like doing the behind the neck press. I've been doing the dumbbell press for a long time, so I do switch things up occasionally. Not often, but occasionally. I like to keep behind the neck press in the circuit. Also, not just because it made it into that video of Alexander Bromley's. That was pretty cool though. I've been doing behind the neck press for a long time, so it's one that is a good movement if you're able to get your shoulders into the position to do. If you can't and it feels like something's going to snap, definitely stay away from it. It took me a while to get to that point where it felt really comfortable. You know, now it feels totally fine when I do it, but it didn't initially. I had to work at it for a while. But yeah, that's it for today. Appreciate the support. As always, tomorrow is just a rest day. Sad, I know. But I think that rest day is going to be good because that's going to help me fuel up for deadlifts on Friday, more than likely, as long as everything feels good. And then some solid bench press. And then, yeah, before you know it, squat day is going to be here again. Should be good. All right, that's it. Until tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully it's sunny and warm as it is here. If not, I'm sorry. It will be at some point in time soon. All right, that's it. Peace.